Are you in for some relatively scary videos? Let's go. There is something between these trees, and immediately these guys sense it, they begin to run. Can you figure it out?
Can I show you a scary video?
You would expect that this grandma would react differently when she hears that her son-in-law is dead. I bet you would not expect it.
The video I'm about to show you is very disturbing. This lady shows absolutely no remorse and is happy that she killed someone.
Dead. He's dead, man. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh boy, oh boy. You don't feel bad about it? No. Would you do it again? Yes. Oh God. I wanted to. Oh my God. Birthday. No. 13 years I wanted to go get him. I'm 17. Oh, honey. Oh. Come kiss me, please. No, you kiss my dad. I don't pray to anybody.
Call like a higher power.
I prayed today.
Okay.
First time ever prayed.
What'd you pray for?
Hope he dies.
Ugh, the little kid's reaction just broke my heart. But a lot of people don't know the actual backstory of why she killed her son-in-law. Don't hate me, but part 2 coming soon.
You could think of these photos on the internet and think that all is well. Well, they have a dark history attached to them.
Normal photos with a dark history. Smiling soldier. Soldier going into shell shock. State of craziness. Woman greeting a man by the hand. That man was a real-life killer clown.
Check out this next clip to see what these soldiers looked like before they went into war and after. Pay close attention.
Russian soldiers before and after war. Pay close attention to the photo.
What exactly do you think Dan did wrong? Here is the story of this next clip and tell it to us.
Do not watch if you get scared easily. Dan had always been a rational man. He was an engineer by profession and had a logical explanation for everything he encountered in life. But lately, something strange had been happening to him that defied all rational explanations. One day, while he was at work, he noticed a drop of water fall from his hand onto his desk. He looked up, but there was no source of water anywhere in the room. He wiped the water away with a tissue and thought nothing of it. But it kept happening. Everywhere he went, drops of water would fall from his hand at random intervals. Sometimes it was just one drop, other times it was a steady stream of water. He couldn't explain it, and it started to make him feel uneasy. Dan tried to ignore the strange occurrence, but it became increasingly difficult as he realized that every time a water drop fell on him, somebody would die. He couldn't understand the correlation between the two, but the evidence was overwhelming. It started with his neighbor's cat, who died suddenly from an unknown cause. A few days later, a co-worker who sat next to him at the office collapsed and died of a heart attack. Dan was terrified. He felt like he was cursed and that he was somehow responsible for the deaths of these people. He tried to keep to himself and avoid contact with others, but it was impossible. The drops of water kept falling, and with each one came the inevitable death of another person. As the weeks passed, Dan became increasingly paranoid. He started to see signs of water everywhere he went. The sound of dripping taps made him shudder, and he would avoid anything that even remotely resembled water. His friends and family were worried about him, but he refused to tell them what was happening. He was afraid they would think he was crazy. One night, Dan woke up to find his bedroom flooded with water. He scrambled out of bed and tried to find the source of the water, but there was none. It was as if it had come from nowhere. He was soaked to the bone, and as he stood there, shivering and bewildered, he knew that somebody else had died. He knew he had to find a way to break the curse that had taken over his life. He sought the help of a psychic, who told him that he was being haunted by a water poltergeist. The entity was drawn to him and used him as a conduit to bring death to others. Follow and like for BT Point.
On today's episode of Unknown Facts, this one has to do with the gruesome murder of kids.
Did you know? Albert Fish killed more than 100 children. He then called each family, telling them what their children tasted like.
What would make a children's series to be banned? Check this clip out to find out.
Children's series that are banned. In the Teletubbies. The little boy also wanted to see if he had a TV in his stomach. Then he cut open his stomach with a messer and unfortunately died on it.
Just before you criticize this man for freaking out, try to put yourself in his very position.
Man freaks out.
You could plan your wedding well, only to have it destroyed by the activities of ghosts. Yes, ghosts. After this video, you might not doubt the activities of ghosts again.
What is that? Who are you? I'm not gonna hurt you. Leave my lights alone.
They would have easily passed this off as Jesus, but this definitely isn't him. Check it out, guys.
Look how familiar that face is, and I'm finna tell you who the fuck that really is, because it's not Jesus. His name is Cesar Borgias.
Hello, my friends. So that is completely incorrect. So this conspiracy theory presents this idea that the depictions of Jesus that we're all familiar with are actually based on Cesare Borgia, who was a patron of Leonardo da Vinci. Did Leonardo da Vinci ever draw Cesare? Yes, we have one confirmed illustration. And this is it. As you can see, not very much like the depictions of Jesus we're used to. The tradition of depicting Jesus as a European-appearing man with a beard and long brown hair actually goes back centuries to the Romans. This is a 4th century depiction from the Roman catacombs. And this is shortly after from the 5th century. People gotta stop dragging Da Vinci into all these conspiracy theories, man. Let my man rest in peace.
This clip contains extremely disturbing footage found all over the internet today. Hold on tight if you must.
What are you doing? What's going on? Someone's here. Holy shit. Look behind you.
him. Okay, and just take a deep breath, okay? We didn't come this far to get nothing. Just take a deep breath. I'm gonna get your camera. It's okay.
Give me a second.
Good?
Yeah, just give me a second.
Okay.
Do you see him?
Just relax. Hi. Hello. We didn't mean to scare you. We're friends. We want to ask you just a couple of questions. Is that okay? Okay. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Okay.
Continuing our disturbing footage, you have to pay attention to how this lady moves. Check out each of her actions. It tells something.
Is that okay? Okay. I'm going to come a little bit closer. Okay. Can I ask you what your name is?
Bill.
Bill. Well, it's really nice to meet you, Bill. I'm Holly, and that's Jeff. Do you have a last name, Bill? Are there other people that live down here with you?
Ratman.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? Did you say Ratman? Are you the Ratman, Bill? Okay. Thank you. I'm going to leave you my business card right here. I'd love to follow up.
Holly? Holly! Fuck this. I'm out.
Did you know that in 1848, one of the most revered scientists made a discovery that many still find unbelievable?
In 1848, Abraham Lincoln said this before Congress. The eyes of that species of extinct giants, whose bones fill the mounds of America, have gazed on Niagara as our eyes do now.
There is something about the pyramid you did not know before. It stems from the word pyramid.
When you take the meaning of the word pyramid, pyra, meaning fire, mid, meaning middle, the whole definition of the word pyramid is fire in the middle. Traditional Egyptologists have said that the Great Pyramid of Giza was used as a burial chamber. But we have never found a mummy or any hieroglyphs inside. We found several chambers which do not appear to have any real use. Could it be that fire in the middle is referring to the pyramid's internal chambers being used as some kind of energy source, and in fact the real purpose of the pyramids is laying there waiting to be discovered?
If it doesn't show on camera, it didn't happen, right? Check this out then. NASA currently trolls us, and it is because we do not know better. Check out the context in this next clip.
Satan is using NASA to deceive everyone. Watch this. First off, type in flat earth backwards into Google and put .com at the end. See where it takes us. Oh, nasa.gov. Now that's just the tip of the iceberg. Let's dive deeper. So we all know this is how the Bible explains the Earth. But according to NASA, it looks something like this. Now I'm about to use the Bible to show you how NASA trolled everyone. So this is from the book of Genesis. This is when Satan deceived Eve to eat the apple. And the Lord God said unto the woman, What is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, The serpent beguiled me. The serpent is Satan. Now what does this word beguiled mean? And in the Hebrew translation of the Bible, beguiled translates to NASA. So NASA means to deceive. Now remember, it was the serpent who beguiled Eve. Take a look at NASA's logo. That red thing is a serpent tongue. Search up serpent on Google. A large snake, a sly or treacherous person, especially one who exploits a position of trust in order to betray it. There is no space. We need to hold NASA accountable. We're giving them $26 billion of our dollars every year for them to sit around and create CGI pictures. It's time something is done about it. Like and follow for more.
There are things you should never Google, and I mean never.
Things you should never Google.
Now you see me, now you don't. Maybe I teleport. Maybe I'm a ghost. Unnatural. There is absolutely no way this creature is human. No way.
What? What's wrong with you? What?
It took my daughter.
Parker?
Please let me inside.
So where does the hand disappear to? Just where? Alright, bye.